Oh, good morning. Welcome back to the old Polish farm. It's 6 o'clock in the morning in June. I could have got up at 5, I think. Probably should have. It's plenty light out. All ready to start working. Oh, that's good stuff. No Astrid Medina specialty coffee. Cafe free to Kalo, but it's pretty good coffee. Alright. So I did some work off camera yesterday after the episode. I put 3 feed wagons of feed in the cows, and it didn't seem to go real far. It's kind of interesting. So I also took on some baling contracts, and I did the mowing yesterday. One of them's for hay, one's for silage. We're gonna have to rent the round baler again, the trailer and the wrapper, which is pretty expensive to keep doing. Yeah, pull up the animals menu. So you can see we got enough. Can I take milk? 1,200 or is it 1,600? I can't remember. So you can see we're probably not even quite halfway on food. The interesting thing is we've got 8 cows that are 80% on reproduction. So we're going to get 8 more calves pretty soon. Speaking of calves, how about Barley Spring map, huh? Wow, that is so cool. Calves, piglets, goats, ducks, all kinds of neat stuff on that map. Alright, so we're June 2. Growth will look the same pretty much as it did yesterday. So I've got to ted that grass. I think the first thing I'll do this morning is I'll go up and I'll lease that equipment and get the grass tedded. I'll have to go grab the windrower and then do that stuff. So let's just get going. I think there are more contracts available to do too, so I could have been doing something other than just baling, I think. Baling pays really well. Let's just get over there and get it done. I picked the wrong time to change camera views, huh? Alright, so I head up to the store, right? Come on. This would be fairly time consuming, right? Because it's grass work. Maybe we'll time lapse all of this. Last couple episodes haven't done real good for views. Both on This and the Ohio farm. Not sure why. YouTube's fickle. Okay, so it cost me $15.30 to lease all this stuff again. But it'll still make money on the baling contract, so. I do feel a little bad about one of these fields. One of the fields we're doing is field 20, which is one of the fields that we had done the silage baling contract on that we weren't able to deliver to the biogas plant. So when you fail the contract on this map for a grass contract, it puts the grass back, doesn't penalize you for any missing crop. And the grass is back magically in the field at the growth state. So yeah, that's one of the ones we're doing, but this time we're doing it for hay. I feel a little bad about it, but then again, not so much. I didn't realize it when I took the contract. So yeah, it is what it is. We're gonna do it again. So if you don't like it, sorry. Okay, I just went in and verified that field 20, which is right here, is indeed the one that we need to do the hay on before I ted it. Now, the reason I'm tedding it today instead of yesterday, and it would have been nice if I could have, but it rained overnight. So, in the interest of realism, we didn't ted it before it rained. And I think I got to go up to the top here. Which way is it? It's going to go down this side. Wait, which side is it going to go out? I think it... Oh, no, not that. I gotta go around the other direction. So yeah, ideally we would have done this last night, and we could have just come out and baled it today, but because of the weather we didn't. So we're out here, we're gonna ted it here, and then I'm gonna have to run back to the biogas plant, grab the windrower, come back and windrow this field, and then the other one, I think it's field 21, right across the creek here. You can see the grass. That one's going to be silage bales. It's all going to the, what is it, South Biomass Energy Plant or whatever. The place where we normally have successfully delivered bales. So we'll just quickly get this done, bring in some more money, and yeah, do whatever farming comes our way. So I think we'll probably hit the old fast forward button. We'll do the, what do we call it, speed bender in Share Factory. So get this done. do like this T25. It's just a fun little tractor and challenging to use because of the sensitivity of the accelerator and the brakes on it, or the lack of sensitivity, I guess, on the brakes. And I enjoy the bale handling with it too. You do have to be careful and keep it nice and low because of the weight of the bales can destabilize the tractor. So I don't know, I think it's fun to use the smaller equipment sometimes too. I mean, everybody's in a mad rush to get big fast and make lots of money and that type of thing. I've never really done that. I don't know. I think maybe on Ohio Farm, maybe we'll start getting there where we'll get, you know, like a big Steiger tractor or something like that, you know. But yeah, most playthroughs I've done, I've never really gotten to the point where I've bought large tractors. And yeah, it's some of the simple jobs like the bale handling. I really enjoy doing bale handling. So hope you don't mind watching it again a little bit. But I got these 4 hay bales over here I gotta put on the trailer, and then we'll have to head back over to the house, grab the Z-Tor, run up to the store, grab the little wrapper again, and then wrap those bales over in the other field. Yeah, I'd like to buy some of this equipment, but man, our farm is so small. It's already crowded, but I really like this bale trailer, and I like the wrapper. And what else? Oh, I guess the round baler. Yeah, we need all 3 of those things really to make it work for us. So yeah, I don't know. Let me strap that. We're really kind of quickly outgrowing the feed mixer that we bought because it only does 2,500 liters of feed at one time, which I thought would be good, but wow, we put 3 mixer wagons in, and it's barely moved the needle on the amount of food that's in the animal pen. And if we go to round bales like this, these are bigger than the feed mixer that we have itself, so that wouldn't work. I don't know, I guess maybe we could get one of those KT10s or something. I don't know. Something to think about. Get this last one on here, and then we'll be ready to wrap some silage bales. Gotta keep it nice and low, keep it stable. Spin around. Oops. Sometimes the depth perception's off a little bit on the game. Nice and slow. Alright, we'll strap this one too. Move the T25 over to the next field. Come back and grab the bale trailer. Park right here by this bale. get the Yanzi with the trailer. I enjoy this tractor too because I'm learning how to drive the articulated tractors, and that'll serve me well, I guess, if I ever grow up and buy a large tractor. But the trick is just to not oversteer, take everything kind of nice and easy, and that's kind of the opposite of what I do with my game controller. I'm usually slamming the joystick left and right and everything. Well, one of these days it'll get better. So park down here, or we'll go up over here. Okay, returning with the Z-Tor and the bale wrapper now. Get here in the field and get started on finishing this up. I'll just park here. So we'll unfold that, we'll lower it. And I'm not going to trust myself enough to figure out how to do the drop, automatic drop. Let's check the help menu. L1 up on the D-pad. I don't know if I would have got that. Thought it was lined up better than that. Oh, maybe that's what happened. She's a little shy. They're a little skittish on me. Try and get a nice straight in. Nah, wasn't quite. So during the last Ohio farm episode, I was talking about Valley Spring. I really like that map. Ooh, break. There's something weird about it, though. I thought the trees in the distance, didn't look real good. And I've looked at it on both PS5 and PS4. And it's interesting. I'm not quite sure what the deal is, but if you look at the trees on this map, even the trees in the distance have a good kind of realistic look to them. But for some reason, oh, I should be getting another one. But for some reason on Barley Spring, and some other maps actually, as I think about it, I thought FS22, and I thought maybe because it was converted over from an older version, maybe. I don't know. But I thought FS22, the trees also kind of looked not as good as the trees do on this map. So anyway, I was talking about how I wanted to do a UK map. And that I was thinking, I was waiting for Court Farm to come out. I had been toying around with the idea of starting a Let's Play on FS22. And I had set it up and everything. And I was going to do precision farming, and I was going to start in March time frame in the game. Similar to what I did here, although I started, pretty much right away after I swapped out the start equipment for something I felt fit better. But then Saxthorpe came out. I wanted to do that, but the Giants pulled it off a mod hub for console. Oh no, this is not going to work for me here, is it? Giants pulled it off of the mod hub for console. I'm not sure why. Someone probably does, I imagine. But so before I downloaded it. And then Daggerwin started his Let's Play on Kerbeck, and Mr. Slyclif was doing his novice series with Mr. Slyclif. So it's like, I don't know. I can't do Saxthorpe, so I'm thinking about doing Barley Spring. I have not seen, and I know people have done Barley Spring. I know that that's the map that Daggerwin's using for his survival roleplay. It looked like he made like a lot of changes. I think Scroff's did some, or Scroft I know did a series on it. I have not watched any of it, unfortunately, I guess, because I don't know what he did. I'd hate to do the same thing he did. Nobody'd want to watch that. But anyway, that's what I'm thinking about maybe doing. I'll keep Old Polish Farm going. I'll keep Ohio Farm going. Definitely for now. Because I'm having fun with them. But I hate to miss out on the potential that those maps have to play on them as well. So what I'm thinking about doing is setting it up on my PS4. I share the PS5 with my son. It's technically his. We bought it for him back when you couldn't get them. Knew a guy that was actually, going in and buying them to resell them. So when they would come available, he would, be watching to try and, order it. So we engaged him to help us out, and we got one for him. It's initially supposed to be for Christmas, but ended up being a birthday present for him because he couldn't get it in time for Christmas. Anyway, I digress. You don't care about that. So sometimes he's using the PS5, so additionally I don't have a lot of storage on here. I'm gonna get a solid state drive to put inside. Hopefully that'll solve that issue as well. But so I don't have, he's got so many games loaded on here that I'm limited in the amount of video clips I can store. So I usually have maybe the previous episode that maybe hasn't been published yet, in case I need to go back in and salvage it or something. But other than that, usually I end up having to delete the clips off fairly right away so I can save more. So yeah, what I'd like to do is kind of like to do a UK map with more specialized equipment, similar to what we did here. We tried to get equipment that would fit the map. And I'd like to do a Brazilian one too. I'd like to go back to, what was it, the Pioneers map and do a Brazilian one. It's just so much in so little time. That's why I think this is such a great game. There's such variety. You're never done. And then they come out with something new. All the time. The modders. There's another map that just came out. I can't even think of the name. And I would probably mispronounce it. It's just like a really busy map. There's so much to do on it. I'd like to almost do something on that one as well. I downloaded it because I was afraid that Giants might pull it as well, like they did Saxthorpe. So I think if I do Valley Spring, I'm going to do precision farming. I always do seasonal growth. Maybe if I do the other one, that other map, maybe I won't do seasonal growth. I don't know, I find it, I don't know, distasteful to not do seasonal growth. So you're in December and maybe it's snowing and you're harvesting a field or something. And then you gotta know how long it takes different crops to mature. So you're kind of timing when to, what crop to plant when based on the prices. I think I just prefer to go with the seasonal growth. But I don't know, that would be that one map. Oh, God, I wish I could remember the name of it. That'd be a good one to do more of a Mr. Sealy kind of let's play on, where you're really trying to just do all kinds of different stuff. The Valley Spring, I think, could just be kind of similar to this. Do what needs getting done, just kind of make it progress, not trying to make too much money too fast, just trying to get by, do what needs to be done to do the farming. But it'd be interesting to see how the whole, the calves, do they grow up, and, does your calf automatically become a heifer when it gets older? Does a chick become a chicken? If they do, that would be incredible. I mean, that would be really neat to have you have calves and separate them out into a calving barn or whatever. Oh, I'm gonna have trouble with this, ain't I? I keep forgetting that I don't really get high enough for this. Kind of run it up. If I get the bale nice and low, it'll work too. I'll do that for the next one. Whoa. Back into the creek. For about half a second, I thought about when I had to drive between the two fields going through the creek. Half a second. That's all longer I considered it. Alright, that's lower. Not that low, really. Let's see what happens. I hope I'm not scaring people. Maybe I'm scaring people off because I'm just doing the same thing because that's what's available. I'm sitting here doing baling yet again. I did baling for a few episodes. I don't know. There. Okay. So these are going to South Biomass Energy. Let's go deliver them. Make some money. Of course, I don't know. I guess I'm not going to necessarily change how I play. So I'm playing for me. I'm just sharing it with you. guess I could not put out an episode as often as I do. So when there's more variety in the gameplay, I don't know. Do one episode a month, but I'm still doing the 3-day months. I just don't have the time to play long enough to be doing that. I don't know how Mr. Slyclif does it. I really don't. He must play Farming Simulator all day, every day. Alright, so we're just gonna pull in here. And we'll take the straps off and I'll deliver everything. There we go, ready? So we made nearly 4,197 on the excess bales. So 1,500 of that goes to leasing our equipment. Let's go ahead and collect on our contracts. There we go, so there's another, what, I can't see, 45, 47, so like another 9,000. Excellent. Gotta head back to the house, grab some lunch. Drop this bale trailer off at the equipment store on the way. Now I gotta get all my stuff, don't I? Alright, just finished up my dishes from lunch. Rinse them off. So, yeah, it's about 2:30 in the afternoon now. It was a pretty late lunch. That's sometimes what happens when you're farming. So we brought everything back. Took the all the grass cutting equipment back to the biogas plant and returned the leased equipment that we had gotten. And I still got, I can probably fit another 20 minutes into this episode. So what do you say we do some more barley harvesting? I'm going to close this gate here. And then, yeah. Hop in the combine here and see what we can get for contracts. I know there's a handful that are available. They're all pretty small and they're all going to WS Colonia, so maybe we'll just try and do all three of them. Let me double check on that here quick. Alright, so we've got fields 13, 15, and 28. So what we'll do is we'll just go out. Worried about the tail swing. Oh, I can't even see. Hitting the tractor with the tail swing. Alright. We'll go up and harvest as long as we can and then we'll come back and get the truck. So the first one should be up here on the corner. Oh, we've ever done this field before. This one here. Yeah, I've never been in this field before, I don't think. But across the street from Conrad's house. It's been a while since we've talked to Conrad. Kind of tight in here. Without getting too close to the pole. There we go. Weird. Really. There we go. They were really tight in this. Turn those off. How are we doing on? These are all real small fields, don't pay much really at all, but you know, we were late in the episode, what, probably 2/3 of the way through it. We could have either, I don't know, waited till tomorrow to start again, had a short episode, but it would have been baling, and you're all are tired of baling. Of course, we harvested wheat last episode, so here we are, or wheat, barley, here we are doing it again. I don't know, I can't please everybody. Like I said, I play for me and I share it with you, so I'm having fun. I hope you are too. Get back a little further. I wasn't sure how close I was to the building. There we go. We should be able to get this whole field in the grain tank on the combine, I think. Like I said, I'm just going to keep going until I got to go get the truck. So when I finish this field, I'll head on to the next one. this last little bit right here. That's going to be 3 barley fields harvested. So we'll offload it into the truck here carefully, damaging our auger pipe again. Oh, there we go. And then this will all go to WS Colonia. We'll sell it. Go ahead and just deliver any excess grain that we have, which will be the excess off all 3 fields. So actually there should be a little bit there. Then we'll collect. And we'll call it a day, probably after that. I think we can just go up through here. Really picturesque map. Late in the day, sun's going down. I'm wondering, should we just go? I'm gonna go down past the market and come up this way. That way I would know I won't run into any traffic. Might be a little bit circuitous route, but we can just enjoy the animation of the suspension of this truck. It's all going to WS Colonia here. I think this truck is like the most advancement I'm proud of on this series. It fits so well and it works so well. Just gives us great amount of capability. So this will deliver for all 3. Field 15's finished, field 13's finished, field 28 is finished, and we only made 645 euros is all? Wow, that's surprising. A little to me, but I guess the contracts weren't very much. To begin with, let's collect on those real quick. Yeah, it's probably like 1,300 on all 3 contracts was all. Not quite 100,000 euros yet. I don't think we'll get there either, because we got maintenance we need to do. We'll have our, I'm gonna go down the hill. I probably shouldn't, but I'm gonna. We got maintenance, or property maintenance, we got vehicle maintenance. I don't think we'll get there. This yellow piece coming. Yep, up the hill. Alright, let me get over here, I'll get out the way. I knew I shouldn't have come down the hill. think that'll do it. I want to thank you for hanging out with me here at the old Polish farm. I know your time is valuable to you, and I appreciate that you chose to spend a little of it here with me. Hope you enjoyed it. Almost missed my turn. Swing wide. I do hope that you'll come back and visit us again here on the old Polish farm. Thanks for watching.
PlayStation